Hello, everyone! Oh boy, it's Monday morning. I woke up at like 8 a.m. The first thing I see is Hunter the Parenting Chapter 5.4 is out. Of course, we need to react to it because I am excited! This one is called The Second Inquisition, so I'm guessing we're gonna get to see the folks in the coalition get some yapping going about that, etc. I am excited, so we're just gonna jump right in. I hope you're all having a wonderful day because, oh boy. I always really like this art, by the way. I think it's just really nice. Like just seeing all these pieces of art for, you know, Patreon members that support them significantly. That's good. I like that. I want to do something similar, honestly. I love this art, by the way, as well, like the contrast. Like, I think the contrast here works really well with, like, the colors being very muted, and then, you know, you get this, like, very harsh, sort of, almost Conan the Barbarian-esque, like, white and black. I think it's very cool.
That ghoul Kevin told me about.
Cool.
The prospect of one of our own being a traitor is frightening.
Without our skills, that ghoul might jeopardize all the hunters on Norfolk. Kevin went ahead and mentioned the hunter data.
I am actually curious if we're gonna find out who the ghoul is today. I don't think we are, personally. Although, thinking about it, Gremlin does seem very likely. Elise is also possible. Or, it's also very possible that there isn't any ghoul amongst the people, because, very specifically, Hunter the Parenting deals a lot in exceptions. Animal ghouls exist, but they tend to be exceptions. A fly ghoul would be an exception. I know, some people don't like the fly ghoul theory, but it makes sense to me, at the very least. There's been nothing that I'm like, oh yeah, that doesn't make sense.
The data is, of course.
I guess the only question would be, how do you make a fly drink?
Should they acquire it, they would know the location
Vampire
and
blood.
identity of all hunters in the region.
Why the hell would you keep something like that?
Blame the coalition. Power and influence over the unaligned hunters will always be a higher priority than their security.
Oh god, sorry. My mind just went to, like, a vampire covered in flies, and they're just, like, you know, they've got, like, cuts over their body, the blood coming out, the flies feeding on it. Oh god. That actually sounds horrible in, like, a very Nurgle way.
Imposter in this chapter house!
Sus!
Lee, you're already engaged. I never signed a divorce paper.
Collected this info. The coalition demanded data on Norfolk's hunter activity.
I do enjoy the idea that Dee is just going around marrying random people. Like, it's implied in Norfolk Wizard Game 4. If you haven't watched it yet, please do. It's very fun. But it's implied that possibly Arthur might have married Dee at one point, so yeah.
Because of your so-called reckoning.
You know what Kevin and his ilk call this newfangled movement? Second Inquisition. You sold us out to a menagerie of government stooges, private interests, and fake pretend Templars.
I trust big government over Big D any day.
Frankly, I don't blame him either, because while Big D is effective, well, so I feel like I'm often very critical of Big D, but frankly, so far, in the two, like, parts we've seen him in, he has failed over and over again. Failed in Chapter 2. He wasn't even present in Chapter 3, effectively, because he was KO. He failed with Chapter 4 and 5. Like, it's not looking good for him so far. It's really not. Like, he knows a lot, he has a lot of confidence, but that confidence can translate to overconfidence very easily, for him especially.
Don't continue to serve the interests of the coalition. There is nothing in any book you have that could truly explain the force of entropy we contend with.
The aid we might get from the coalition could be quite substantial, yeah?
Keep what Matthew just told you in the back of your mind. That ancient evil that would consume us all. We would fight on its side to save Marcus.
Indeed. And here's one of the cool things about Hunter the Parenting and World of Darkness in general. Quite often in games, good is easy. good is you pick a dialogue option in Mass Effect or whatever, and hey, you're a paragon now. Congratulations. Good in real life is hard. It should be the hard option. It should be the difficult option. It should be the option that is often difficult to choose in the sense of like, there should be consequences for it, frankly. Not in every game, because games are supposed to be fun, but I think having good have consequences is something that's very interesting, you know? Alright, let's see.
How are you faring, Ockham?
Horrible. How about you?
Horrible.
Yeah, understandable.
The Coalition has the
Can
tool.
I just say, I really like this style that they have now for these, what's the word I'm looking for? These characters now. Like, they've really solidified the style as they went. Like, in Chapter 1, they were still kind of looking for what they wanted to do. They went very cartoony with it. Then in Chapter 2, they, like, leaned a little less cartoony, a little more serious, and they kind of figured it out as they went, which I like.
And the budget to rescue Marcus. It is just about convincing them. Do you think you can do that?
What can we expect from them? And what do they expect from us?
If they expect to enter this
question.
operation without us, then know that no, they will not.
Agreeing with all.
Not comfortable leaving it to the professionals.
My bravest son-in-law is well within his right to save his princely dynasty in distress.
That's an adorable way of putting it.
You'd risk making an already precarious position even more unsteady.
That's our thing, old man.
Oh, my apologies, young man. Instead, allow me to iterate what I've told your father, your uncle, and your grandfather time and time again.
Okay.
Stop hunting!
No way, Joes.
That's you.
Okay, I will say I kind of like that Occam is a little bit more gentle with boy here. Like, sure, he still is like, stop hunting. He's still very direct and kind of not aggressive but assertive. But you know, he has a certain gentle edge to it, which I like.
Think I would not go after my own son?
Shut up and listen.
No, you shut up and listen, leaving the fate of my son alone in the hands of these inscrutable bureaucratic
You're
powers.
a damn sight more foolish than I thought. If you think you couldn't possibly cock this up any further.
have an opinion, so shut your mouth.
Oh my god, okay. So, I remember I made the opinion that this entire Umbra arc is going to mirror the one in Empress TTS to some extent, right? Where, like, in that one, the Inquisition ended up in the warp and did, like, a whole travel and met Lehman Russ, etc. I don't think we might necessarily meet Lehman Russ in the Umbra, but this is very similar so far. Maybe they're doing that to misdirect us, though. Maybe.
Who dares? Dares be louder than me?
Disgusting. Displeased to meet you again.
What are you doing here?
The old guard send in their most dastardly curmudgeon.
I do like that D is a very well-spoken person. Like, he uses a lot of uncommon words, I find, which is fun.
Brick-tooth maw of yours before I sue you for workplace harassment.
Charming as always. How's the wife and kid?
I will lob this boiling coffee pot in your stupid face. No, actually, this is my coffee.
Crickman, if I may.
Go.
I'm sorry, is he drinking an entire coffee pot? Okay, then.
How badly they have failed.
Crickman here has become Arcanum London's fiduciary for our chapter house.
I don't know what a fiduciary is.
He reports and mediates between London and Yarmouth.
Okay.
And he manages our budget. So with that, and I'll be wholly honest, he has authority surpassing my own. So you better not keep putting your foot in your mouth, D.
Though I was nearby enough to get here in short order, I still hold you in immense contempt for dragging me from my shit hotel. But London is naturally also concerned for the absolute state of this backwater.
You've heard about the werewolf then?
Of course I did. Think, boy. Guns going off in the middle of Great Yarmouth?
Blimey, a crime in Yarmouth?
And of course, I've also heard about the kid.
I mean, fair is fair, it does draw a lot of attention, because guns in England, you know, in the US, you hear a gun, it's whatever, right? But in the UK, there it can be a bit more of a problem, so they could absolutely get a lot of attention from this, which no supernatural organization wants.
Kidnapping of the big red man-child.
And you'll help us save that man-child, yes?
What do I look like? A veterinarian? An exterminator? Some ill-advised hybrid of these two occupations?
A veteran exterminator?
I'm not here to put down
Exterminarian?
dogs. My job is to judge.
You tottering sanctimonious
Curb your disrespectful ire, D, or this conversation will end. Moving on. The Chancellor is of...
I do like seeing that D is now forced to not be the position of authority. Up until now, he very much has been the one in charge. He has been the one in power. And for better and for ill, right? And sometimes that steers them right, sometimes that steers them wrong. That's fine. But he has a very human approach to a lot of things. Now, we are getting a corporate approach to things. We are getting a business approach to things. We are getting an orcs approach to things, which is going to be very different, I imagine.
Of course, correct. Violent freaks though you may be, civilians should not go on any werewolf hunts.
All right. And what can we expect from the Coalition?
Oh, D could tell you. He seems to know everything about them.
All right, I will admit.
You will admit what?
I will admit that
Yes?
I have divorced myself, both physically and maritally, from your coalition.
Oh, wow.
As such, I remain ignorant of your wicked benefactor's exact modus operandi.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Honestly, first of all, that's adorable that that boy like goes along because he thinks it's serious. That's really cute. Oh my god. I love Boy. I love Boy so much. I'm glad he gets to be here, because God, I love that kid. He's wonderful. But like, D having to admit his mistake is kind of huge, because again, Big D doesn't make mistakes. Not for all the vampires in the world, you know? Like D is powerful and right in his mind. He is always right. He picks a path and he goes down it. Like, damn the consequences. And like, that's why I find him so interesting, because I do hesitate to be too critical of the guy, because I find him really fascinating, and he's very human in that sense. Maybe too human a little bit, because he has difficulty kind of accepting that he can be wrong, and that's really interesting.
What? Stop clapping!
Admitted ignorance about something, D. That's progress.
No, it is not! It is not progress! It is the opposite of progress! Segorp! You foolish bootlicks! We are prodigious hunters, motivated by a deep drive, the likes of which your coalition lack. We, here and now, are motivated by the burning, painful urge to do something!
But this goes back to the full conflict in Hunter the Reckoning, especially 5th edition, where you have the orcs on one end, the jobbers, the folks that treat this as a job, and the folks that treat this as their life. And the conflict between that. Generally in Hunter 5th, you play someone who treats it as their life, perhaps someone who has lost a loved one or lost their lives to the supernatural and wants to get revenge or get knowledge and power or something else. There's a lot of interesting stuff there.
Now!
Did he just wait? What did he just throw?
Do something!
Oh, it's a pipe. Oh, it's the pipe thing from before.
Now! These state mooks, corporate abettors, wannabe inquisitors, will give us their guns, their armor, their experimental biochemical explosives, and avoid standing in our way.
It's not happening, D.
Understand?
Your naivete is so palpable I could choke on it. You'd better prepare to deal and not just make demands.
Exactly.
Yeah, these lads are not cut from sympathetic cloth.
They are not cut from cloth, Irishmen. Bureaucrats are born from the evil vaginas of larger bureaucrats.
I was not ready for that one. I was not ready for bureaucrats are born from evil vaginas of larger bureaucrats. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. I want to hear Kevin's response to that line.
Thanks for that.
Fucking hate being in the same room as you brain freaks. I hate it so much. God fucking damn it, I need more coffee.
Hold on. Let me get my gun from the bus.
No.
Stay your gap, boy. We will see what we can pry from them with our bare hands.
I love that boy is just like, okay, firefight.
Okay.
What orb
You think it's Friday night? Friday night firefight, baby.
are we dealing with exactly, Chancellor?
I'll tell
It's
you.
a good question.
But first, I want to lay some groundwork. First off, I made calls.
But before Occam goes further into it, there's something very interesting there because we have a lot of grievances going, and then, only then, Dor asks about, actual useful information, which I think is interesting. It shows a lot of emotion, obviously, as there should be, but also, D has problems keeping his eyes on the ball, I feel like, sometimes.
Remeld made calls. We requested support from different organizations.
Probably the
The ones I've
like
contacted
the
in the
Templar
Newberg
dudes.
group, the East Anglian Union and the Swedish one, they all have capable soldiers and
The Swedish one is gonna be a goofy one, isn't it? So the Newberg group was mentioned before. The Newberg group is a support thing, if I remember correctly, to support a structure to, what do you call it? Like the Fox in London, if I remember correctly. The East Anglian Union, I'm not familiar with. That might be a new one. Yeah, like the Newberg group is known for being very cutthroat, if I remember correctly.
hostage negotiators.
Absolutely does not matter. Remold has brought the Society of Saint Leopold.
That's the name, yes. Which we did see before with Fatigue and Chronic, of course. And also, these guys feature in Vampire the Masquerade. If you guys haven't played Bloodlines, I would absolutely recommend it. It is very, very good.
The bodyguards from the records.
Uh-huh.
What records?
Records of the Catholic Church?
Narrated by the Pope.
And which pope was this?
Why, Pope Leo X, of course.
Ah, yes. One who died in the 1500s.
Or so you think.
Right, if the peanut gallery would stop interrupting, I'd like to continue my thought.
Who's Leopold, though? Can he help?
This
Are you familiar with the Inquisition?
Like, from Monty Python?
Boy,
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!
Have you been watching British comedy programs?
Ah, crud.
boy, I want you to...
Oh, no, that's... Oh, I feel bad for Boy now. Because Monty Python is actually good. Like, I can understand not liking British food, but come on.
envision a police officer now, right now in your head. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Is it gonna be Chapman?
Wait, no, yeah, there.
Excellent! Now, imagine this police officer has extrajudicial power to murder anyone they wish without consequence.
Well, easy.
But only those a church orders them to kill. And also, they tend to be really Italian.
Is the problem with your metaphorical
Okay, that's not really true, but okay.
police officer that he kills too many people or not enough?
Fuck you, Quickman, and fuck the coalition!
Here's the thing, like, Big D is right, but the way he presents it is so hypocritical.
Sucks.
Rapidly losing hope again.
I'm sorry.
Once again, D reveals as much knowledge as he purportedly has. He has no idea what he's talking about.
Are you calling me naive?
I have, and
Yes.
am currently.
I know.
More times than I could count.
As though that...
Frankly, he is, yeah. I think Occam is dead on about D. Like, again, I don't want to... I feel like I criticize D way too much, but it's just... There's a lot to talk about with the guy. He's really interesting.
That could be true. And yet, in our more private moments, I've heard you call the coalition far worse.
Sir D! We talked about this! Set your grudges aside.
Not just set your grudges aside, but also, like, this is unproductive in the biggest way. Especially, like, antagonizing Occam, antagonizing the Inquisition, the people that you need to work with is stupid. This is dumb. Like, this is dumb, D. Come on. Like, I want to like you, dude. Stop being dumb.
Stop acting like a child!
Exactly.
Good to hear someone
Good on you, kitten.
making sense in your clique of clowns.
Your words, they wound me like Shiv's son-in-law.
Oh,
But rightly so.
son-in-law.
You are correct.
Let us stop wasting time.
But as you don't know, by the way, Crickman is obviously based off of Cryptman, who was in TDS and Inquisitor, who, well, they ended in the same way with the whole "I have an opinion, so shut your mouths." But they say he got kicked out from the Inquisition for killing too many people. From the Inquisition, mind you. So yeah, that's quite something. I don't know what he is here. Like, obviously he's fiduciary of the of the specific chapter house, but I don't know what else he does, if anything.
Then we'll head in. You talk to them yourselves. Just show a modicum of respect if you can.
All right, here we go.
The Remholt. I see you brought family.
Okay, lots to look at. Let's take a look-see. Yep, Pentex. That's the first thing that's jumping out at me. Obviously, the Society of Saint Leopold, very obviously. What else do we have here? So, obviously, Hunter Group on the right. And then, all folks I'm not entirely sure about. One of them is obviously going to be part of the Newburgh Group, the East Anglian Union, and a Swedish one. I'm going to guess the Swedish one is that one on the bottom right, because that would make sense to me. Newburgh Group is relatively corporate, so I'm going to say the guy in the suit. And then the East Anglian Union might be these two here, closer to us. The one with the green hat and the purple glasses. Pentex, of course, is also there, which is worrying. And I am curious to see what he's gonna do, because he did say he would employ you to Boy. So, yeah, like, Boy looks very distressed at his being there. Yeah, let's see.
Greetings, D. I see you are immediately antagonistic.
I do not mean
Greetings,
to be...
No lies. You will refer to me as Sister Major Benedicta Blacklaw. I am not just family. I hope that is understood.
Good to see you, Benedicta.
Door,
I ask with no ill will.
I like the little bit of a clarification with the little arrow. That's nice. Nice detail.
Intended. What should have us believe that you are an appropriate choice for Force Commander?
Ah,
Bah! Benedicta is above this mission.
I'm quite
Why,
capable.
she's just like her wondrous mother, who almost clubbed me to death
Let
like
her
a
talk,
baby
Reynold.
seal when we first met. Which is how and why my powerful children.
I won't lie, I would love to voice a character like Benedicta. She seems cool.
I'm quite capable of speaking for myself.
Bah!
To those not in the know, I currently sit as the head of the Gladius Days East Anglian Cynical. Working closely with our traditional forebears in St. Joan, the Order of St. Leopold has shielded these lands from the servants of Satan for far longer than you have, D.
Why, you...
Cousin? Mm-hmm. At your leisure.
I will say I really enjoy her voice actor. I don't know who that is, but dang, I like that voice.
Mahagut, Benedicta. Let us continue where we left off. I have debriefed everyone on the situation, and we...
By the way, Benedicta is technically a Belgian name, but it's a very old-timey Belgian name. I have to say, like, which, to be fair, fits with Remold and the Black Laws. Like, they are definitely an old-timey family. I also enjoy that she's kind of just a gender-bent version of Remold. Like, the designs are very similar.
Would now formally plead our case. The Arcanum requires the aid of allies in the Coalition, and we need it as quickly as possible. What can we do to facilitate you in our requests? I open it up to the board.
Chancellor McConnell.
Oh, Connell. Bilge well.
As you understand, we are, of course, highly troubled by this incident.
Oh, shame.
Okay, I was completely wrong. This guy's the Swedish guy. All right.
By the devastating loss of our, if you'll allow me to get personal for a moment, cherished and beloved.
What?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hunter data. It's difficult to fathom its loss.
What?
It and all its geographical metrics, covert photography, and database of shoe sizes shall all be remembered.
See, this is the interesting thing. Like, they are obviously horrified. Very fair, by the way. But it makes a lot of sense that the Coalition is more concerned with the data than with any one person. Why would they care about Marcus? What has Marcus done for them? They probably don't even know his name. Who cares? The hunter data is much more important to them. And that's where the corporate thing comes in. And I like it. It's very interesting.
Amen.
Well, I like it in a sort of horrible way.
Amen.
It has so much shit on it!
Let me admit, it was my aim, peerless as it is, that destroyed this most precious object.
You do blessed a good bear, Remo.
Yet, circumstances demanded its destruction, like the... murder of Vernon Fatigue, and the injury of several of our members.
We barely found
See, that's interesting, because obviously Remold being here is a lot more connected to that human side of it, which is interesting.
a trace of the disc after impact. Only a piece of the label sitting in werewolf gore and narcotic residue.
It's all well and bad, yet the fact remains. It was you who lost the hunter data, no?
Sacre bleu!
Okay, they're instantly pointing fingers rather than being productive.
Prevented it from capture! Did you not hear a word I just uttered?
I am dealing with immense tragedy here, Mr. Blacklaw.
Bilgewell? Hello?
Our own were maimed and slain by a lichen.
Yes, that may well be, but the thing is...
Oh my god, she's... Okay, I love her because she's so horrible.
I don't really, care that much.
Yeah.
Bellied scorpion.
Controversial, maybe.
As lovingly collated a stash as it was, Avery, it cannot be our focus at this hour.
And why ever not?
Why are we spending time on this?
Excuse me?
On the bloody data?
Ever so much?
Again! Fatigue was murdered!
Yeah, that's maybe more important.
Who was kidnapped?
I suggest you recalibrate your response with a bit more tact, Bilgewell.
My God!
Avery Bilgewell clutches pearls.
These are the errant Helsing types we came here to aid? This rabble!
I mean, Helsing types are very good.
No. The data here is relevant because of
Oh my god, it's called The Range. Love it.
the murder of Vernon Fatigue and the kidnapping of the civilian vigilante being a direct result of the involvement of yourselves, Vatter.
What?
Had you instead initially gone through appropriate channels, coalition forces would have resolved this issue without any awesome casualties!
Okay, I genuinely adore all these characters. They are horrible in the best way. I'm loving them.
I mean, unfortunate. Dead guy ings. And the intel! Fuck! No loss of precious intel either.
Blame.
Dad, it's the screaming burger lady.
I noticed. Say nothing.
What is this? A tribunal?
We must declare you
I do find myself wondering if there's going to be a bit of a confrontation between Blake and Boy and Dor.
all wanting.
We are wanting aid, yes.
Oh! That's actually a great line. I love Dor. Dor, I feel like, okay, Dor is a relatively quiet character. He doesn't say a lot of things, but every line he says is very measured and direct and effective, and I love that about his writing. It is fantastic. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm like fangirling right now.
Measure your wanting of aid as an inferior metric to your wanting of character.
My measurement differs.
It cannot. Mine is objective.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No,
No.
no,
Yes.
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 no,
Carva! I am driven to drink!
D. Remold, break your kids out of the infinite logic loop.
What is St. Peter's Basilica made out of?
Travertine.
They should consider rebuilding with stronger material.
I declare you twice wanting.
Twice wanting support.
Oh my god, I love Dor.
Dignified.
Benedicte, dear daughter, the destruction of the data was accidental.
It being accidental is a
Well, no, that's actually not true. It was very much not accidental. You shot it, Remold. Like, you know, it wasn't... Ideally, you wouldn't have lost the data, sure. But let's be blunt, it was on purpose, so... You know.
point. It happened.
True.
Society of St. Leopold holds that they be held accountable for jeopardizing highly classified information, as well as those midwinter booty shorts.
Indecency in the eyes of God! Your
How dare you wear booty shorts?
God is indeed a jealous God.
Father Leo will arrest these.
Okay, I love that D implies that God is jealous of his booty.
palookas.
Also, nice detail of them being Comic Sans.
Muscle power.
We gladly provide the cells.
So hasty, secondary Belgian goon. Haven't gotten to our terms.
It is funny to think about because Belgium is not at all religious in real life. Funnily enough, so Belgium split from the Netherlands in the 19th century because of Catholic versus Protestant to a degree. And also because we got taxed and no representation. Yes, we did it. We did in America. But more than that, it's very interesting how obviously the Society of Saint Leopold is going to have the really religious folks. In real life, Belgium is like, I think like 90% atheist. Like, it's actually insane. We have like a lot of atheists here. So seeing them be religious it's not bad. It just feels a bit weird, I have to admit.
Oh, can you be so focused?
Hold it! Whilst this should have been resolved differently, we are where we are.
I think actually, visually speaking, right, we very much have the two sides here so far. We'll see if these two end up on the Hunter side, but I do like the fact that Occam, not just in like actual writing, but also in the visuals, very much is the what is the word I'm looking for? The person causing compromise, a mediator, that's the word.
They couldn't have known the true motivation nor magnitude of the threat to the chapter house.
The Arcanum's Avengers demand retribution.
Retribution, you say?
Arcanum's Avengers. You mean the remaining living ones?
I mean...
Correct.
That's you and me, Remo.
And Lester!
Who the hell is that?
We must avenge Vernon. No.
Okay, I have no idea who Lester is, but I kind of hope he just shows up randomly at one point.
Matter what?
Blatant syllabus violations aside.
Also, I just want to mention, I think it's very cool how that makes the world feel a lot bigger than it is. Like, just mentioning a person that's just exists somewhere out there, it helps give the world more of a gravitas, I find. Because it's very easy to have a world feel small when you have 1, 2, 3 characters, and those are all that you interact with. Suddenly the world feels very tiny, but interacting with people that do their own thing, suddenly it starts feeling a lot bigger.
The destruction of the data was more the fault of the werewolf than anything. And now it seeks to pressure the Arcanum into giving up that very same intel. It cannot just be accepted, can it?
Mr. Blacklaw, Mr. O'Connell, the loss of
God dang it.
Fatigue is a terrible thing and all, but my organization
But...
is interested in seeing justice balanced in all accounts. And these criminals, reprobates, the scoundrel ne'er-do-well villains of the so-called D family, we would never help them out of the goodness of our hearts.
Of course not.
And
You
so...
backbenching swine!
My lord!
Back away, heretic! Do not tempt my powerful wish to burn! Do not tempt my powerful wish to burn! Belgium is not a real country! It is an ulcer in the shape of a swamp!
Speaking T, if we ever get the chance, can you yell at me about Belgium someday? I would be absolutely delighted if I get the chance to yell about Belgium with you.
How dare you!
Give me a reason, pagan.
Why you?
D, you Ottoman cretin!
Enough from both of
Okay, that's a very big line. You Ottoman cretin. That lets us know. So we were already pretty sure he was from the Middle East. The Ottomans ruled over most of the Middle East during most of their time. So that actually confirms it. He is from that environment. if it is correct in the sense of like when he was born, that would also put his, his age at somewhere in the 19th century, I imagine. Sure, the Ottoman Empire existed before that, but I have had my suspicions that he was born sometime in the 1800s, partially because of his speech that he had with cutting the rug and all of that stuff. So, my guess is now that D is around 150 years old, born around 1850. Still very long, and definitely something supernatural going on there. But I think Imbued can live longer, so,
D, sword down.
Arms away, brothers.
Thank you. Now, if you're still willing...
Ottoman cretin.
Let's discuss terms. If any other representative wanted to take the floor, and I mean anyone, and I mean literally anyone...
Right, seriously, that's our cue. I'm doing business as Hard McTack. This is my bruv doing business as Sluice Watergate.
Alright,
Where we the East Anglian Union, under code name. Door knows us, we've done business before.
Okay.
Oh, hard. Oh, big man. Look, we get it. You're bloody terrified, and so far we aren't helping matters.
Because you choose not to.
Oh, wanting to save a family member from a bloody monster. We get that. It's the EAU's whole thing, man. Families first. Issue comes with a turf. We're a bit limited, as you know, Door.
Yeah, so I imagine the East Anglian Union is very much a group of criminals, effectively.
Where'd you say these things took your lad?
Thanks to the scholarship of the late Wernan Fatigue, we've been able to stay on his killer's trail.
Yes. We believe the werewolf could have a base of operation in Fritton Forest.
Fritton? I thought it was called Waveney Forest.
Who bloody knows?
It's Fritney, bitch.
Woodland names aside. The wolves are almost certainly at least 3 in number. And as established, they have a hostage.
It's a lot of firepower.
Steike råstages! Quite unusual. As usually för att tomtegubbar då. Gnomer, gnomes, you know. Lyktgubbar. And brunnboys. Klåkgubbar, and gubbar. Willis-gubbar.
I don't want to hear about your Willy's goober!
Your Willy's goober!
Son is gone! Marcus needs help!
Oh, Marcus. I always suspected he'd be the first of you to go.
Ooh.
Are you?
Ouch.
Listen, you bureaucratic peons!
D!
At this point, I don't care if we have to pole dance for the British crown again!
Oh, exciting!
We call for urgent action!
D, you are not putting yourself in a good negotiating position. You are basically saying, we have no leverage, do with us what you will.
Colorful as always, Adjutant.
Jesus, D.
Call me what you wish, you cloistered clown. My son is in danger. I will endure any humiliation to see him returned to us.
Fair.
Very well. I'm very glad to hear you say that, sir.
Are you?
Oh! I don't like that.
No.
I do love seeing Blair. Was it Blair or Blake? For some reason, my mind is going to Blair now, but I think it's Blake. I'm very happy to see. No, it's Blair, isn't it? Blair just have this sort of conniving nature to her as well is interesting, because obviously she's kind of constantly barely contained. She's constantly about to rage and go crazy and stab them with guns. But here is very contained and very focused, and that's interesting.
Grandad Foodstuffs PMC are able to provide this.
Grandad Foodstuffs PMC?
Grandad Foodstuffs PMC?
Yes, sir. We would only need to risk assess, calibrate for margins, and come up with an offer. If that sounds of interest, we can.
How long you gonna do that for, burger lady?
I'm not the burger lady! Nonsense! I run that guy over!
I'm not the burger lady!
That is to say, 3 to 5 business days.
Unacceptable.
We need help now!
I'm not the burger lady!
Forest know our neighborhood, and look, this situation is a clusterfuck. But we have more than just one mysterious vanishing thing to deal with right now. Our hands are tied.
Listen! The EAU seems like genuinely good lads who just don't have a lot of power. To me.
We are willing to bargain. You are all deal makers, yeah? Let us deal, please.
We are all deal makers. Sign the deal with the devil, kitten. Sign his contract and find yourself dragged deeper into an abyss of darkness and murk and the hells of the deep. Find yourself consumed by the worm. Sorry.
Yes. What does it take for us to get your aid? Each one of you.
Oh, interesting.
This is a dangerous position they've put themselves in. Again, because D is not one for negotiating. You can tell this is not his forte.
Believe we all
Same thing with
have
Kitten.
our own unique terms, so to say.
Oh boy.
We will do anything.
This is gonna come back to bite them.
Anything is amazing. Well, if you just need to squeeze your way forward in line, we do have some paperwork to start off. Are you familiar with our work?
Cannot say I am.
The East Anglian Union, a naval watch union primarily consisting of working men defending their suburbs and boroughs from supernatural threats.
True, all true. But we the local coalition. Here's the most widespread compact in Norfolk.
Okay.
And why are you part of it?
We give our governmental allies here the data from our states. They give us the gear and the freedom to protect ourselves without supervision and legal trouble. Grand deal, yeah?
An illusion.
Makes sense to some degree, though it does indeed make you effectively beholden to them.
Of freedom.
We all make choices in the name of safety, Yank. You should know.
What would be your demands?
Could you slap him with the paperwork, Sluice?
All right, here's some paper, lads. Read 'em if you can, but I'll shout it all out. First, officially join the EAU.
Of course.
What does that entail?
Pay the monthly tax. Ow.
Taxes? Senator, how much
taxes
do we make?
Nothing. We have no jobs.
How do we make money then?
Get jobs.
Then how do we hunt?
It's fine. So long as we can get Marcus, we'll pay it after we've joined.
There's also the matter of the entrance fee, though. Oh.
Come on. You're draining us.
Okay, I was saying the EAU was good, but now we're seeing the teeth of the organization.
We have Union Man.
Can't we just pay later?
Sorry, can't play favourites like that.
You aren't playing anything. You are needlessly restricting aid.
Do you really think the lads will be keen to take on a risky rescue mission for some newbies who haven't even paid the entrance fee?
Not only, to be fair to the orcs, like, they have their own problems to deal with, right? Sure, Marcus is at danger. On a personal level, I get it, I really do. But, from the orcs' perspective, why would they help? They have no incentive to do so. Same thing with, like, the entrance fee thing, etc. But, just in general, D, Kitten, and Door are not giving them any incentives, and they need to. Like, you can't just go, give us aid, and people will do so. It's not how that works. You need to actually give people a reason to help you.
Especially we others also in need. Away you go.
I rue the day we discovered gold. I will pay these sorry working class vigilantes.
Oh, good on you, Remold.
Remold? You?
Privately, I hope.
Yes.
What's the catch?
No catch thee, child. I loathe that I must. But the Arcanum too is interested in avenging its fallen.
And there we have the incentive.
I'll aid you wretches, but this once, to sponsor our shared hunt for these hellhounds. There must be something else to this black law. You wouldn't just be quiet before I change my mind.
Andy, don't shoot it. Also, good on Remold, honestly.
Remold.
All well and good, but there's a few more paragraphs.
What more?
Be involved in our weekly watch programs. Ow.
That
Ow.
doesn't sound so bad.
It involves controlled scans and purges of various neighborhoods across the region.
Fair enough.
We could swing a neighborhood purge between our own hunts.
You are not to launch pub crawls without inviting the lads. Oh, sorry, wrong one, innit? You are not to launch personal hunts without first going through your watch chief.
What? Your command is like an ocean storm! My boat is self-determination, and you would sink it so callously!
D, come on!
Hey, we've had more than enough trouble from Settles getting out of line. The Union will help, but you got to follow our rules.
Frankly, like, I admit, I don't like the EAU that much, but it makes sense, right? Like, that's the thing about it. It's reasonable, and that's what gets you. The unreasonable part of it all is the right path, frankly, in the world of darkness. But, you know, like, there are rules for a reason. Fair is fair.
Rules! Do not now waste the opportunity I have granted you, D.
I'm signing it.
Fine.
I mean, let's be honest, they are leaving the second they are able.
Leash or the yeesh?
I've signed it.
Ow.
Now then! What will you be able to do to help us, fellow Unionist?
Again.
See, that's the thing. You should have asked that first before signing, but okay.
This not being a particularly urban mission, it falls outside our jurisdiction. But we can probe our different vigils and see who's interested in helping you.
Probe? What, you can't just demand your people aid us?
This ain't a standing army, pal.
Frankly, like, I find this very... See, again, D's hypocrisy comes out here. He wants self-determination, but he also wants the EAU to force its members to help him. Like, the hypocrisy there is, like, right on display, right? And I get it, I really do. And I don't want to be mean to the man, but god dang it.
That isn't how it works with us.
You're useless then!
Is how you respond to everyone who offers you help, or are you just a cunt?
Wait, hold on, what was Kitten's response?
Everyone who offers you help, or are you just a cunt?
When my son is on the line, I will become the biggest cunt in the world!
Goodness fucking gracious. Moving swiftly on, then.
Right, sure. What the fuck ever.
Mr. Charles.
That's me!
The idea that the Swedish are just really weird in general is very entertaining.
I am the John.
Do you have demands?
Yeah. I work for G-Kontoret, but you're not supposed to know that. G-Kontoret is a Swedish secret service supernatural division. We are here to provide the UK coalition with the Swedish forest spells that are real and work.
Okay.
Back in Sweden, whilst out broiling Böllens pilsnerkorv in the woods, I saw something, a gnome in the woods.
Gnome!
Once, and it changed my life. Gnomes are real! Whoa, my life is over, that's what I thought. But then, I got in contact with the Swedish state operatives who work with the supernatural creatures like the gnomes, They invited me to work
worked with them since I had seen that something are gnome once, and I got to join, and that's why I work for G-Contoret, because that is...
Does G-Contoret stand for Gnome Contoret?
But you're not supposed to know, so forget I said this, please.
Who invited him?
That story, whilst fascinating, is very long. Please cease telling it and instead give us aid!
Good on D.
Man tänker källpilgubbe. With G-Contoret, of course, we are interested in the Black Chuck legend.
You're interested in the Black Shuck?
Oh, yes, box. Before the
Interesting.
Lord Fatigue was helping us out with the Black Chuck mystery.
Interesting.
G-Contoret has good contact with our columns and the founders of G-Contoret, Coltio Palm. Maybe probably was an Arcanist before he joined G-Contoret, but that's not confirmed.
You know, he's kind of like... This guy is kind of like that grandpa or grandma who you go to, and then they say hi, and they start talking about everything. You know, they just start rattling off and off and off and off, and you're like... Okay, Grandma, I really need to go. I have a thing I need to get to, and it is but I really need to go. That's the vibe I'm getting.
We have a good relationship.
The Black Shuck, though.
Black Shuck legend. G-Contoret first found the tracks. We see this as interesting intel for the Swedish state. We would love him captured because he is Swedish originally, probably.
Interesting. Yeah, so Black Chuck might have come from Sweden back during the Viking Age, possibly. Went to the UK at that time as part of the Viking raids.
Love that, and if we get him, I can afford a new tractor.
Dad, is Sweden real?
Unfortunately, son, it is.
I don't believe you.
Mr. Charles, somewhere in your diatribe you mentioned wanting to capture this Black Shuck?
I would love that!
We could, surely aid you in that endeavor.
Are you planning on,
See, there's some incentive and leverage. Very good, D. You're learning.
doing anything particular with...
Sorry, that sounds so condescending.
Like, it's pelt or something?
Pelts! Oh, sure. And everything else. We want to know everything!
Right. So long as you aid us, we will do our all to facilitate this.
That sounds the best. No.
I appreciate that Kitten is like worried about the whole Stolen Moon thing. Though these Swedish guys don't strike me as Stolen Moon types. Maybe more of like the FBI. What's that? The like FBI special division in America, where they are kind of, you know, underfunded. Kind of looked at as a bunch of buffoons, but yeah.
Just, here's our papers.
All right.
I'll keep the change.
Welcome to the...
Oh, yeah.
Take in test subject. Who is the test subject referred to here?
Oh, yeah. We need to take your hostage guy.
What?
Come on!
What do you mean?
Take Uncle Marcus?
Well, he's been in contact with them there werewolves for a prolonged period. If he's still alive. More importantly, he say he was pulled through a puddle. Oh,
He was pulled into the Umbra.
Umbra? Oh, cool name, gubbe. Also interested.
Okay, I'm taking. See, I was wrong about the Swedish guy twice, so that's the second time that I'm like, you know what? I might be wrong, cause like maybe they are Stolen Moon types.
Effects that might have had, because we'll have to check to see if maybe the brain has shrunk. You know, so we need to take him in for testing that.
Autopsy, basically.
Like the testing done, which gone and revealed that the Oligoshita bloodsucker.
And
or
how
possibly
long
maybe-
would he be gone for?
Oh, yeah, depends on what we find. Like, you know, brain lesions, or brain hemorrhages, or brain tumors, or brain leakage, or brain gubbar.
Brain gubbar!
Is this real life?
Ah, no.
Is this just fantasy?
And you would what? Take him permanently?
Yes, if we did, we'd let you know. So you could say your goodbyes, you know.
As if! Hunter Huddle! Are we really okay selling Marcus into medical slavery?
Obviously not, right?
That's no guarantee.
They just want to check for brain gubbar?
We cannot trust they only want to check for brain gubbar.
Mm-hmm.
Still better than being kidnapped by big evil wolf guys, right?
Exactly.
No, not really, honestly. Considering, so obviously they don't know this, but considering what we know of werewolves, sure, they don't like humans, but I kind of doubt they'd actually hurt Marcus. I feel like Marcus is alright right now. And I feel like what's gonna happen is, Marcus might awaken right as this group finds him, and that's gonna cause some problems.
Besides, if they try to kidnap him, I'll be frank, you can call me crazy, but I am much more comfortable getting him out of the hands of the Swedish state than I am dealing with werewolves alone.
I mean, valid.
Sweden even exists in the first place.
Swedes are too afraid of
Perhaps Swedes don't really exist.
socializing to ever engage in physical combat. And just before we conclude, that
Okay, the idea that the Swedish can't do physical combat because they're introverted is very funny.
union. We should try to leave it as soon as possible. Agreed?
Yes, we will try to cut ourselves off, as you said.
Assuming we aren't kicked out first.
That a boy!
Hunter Huddle concluded then.
So, how will it be?
I will sign it.
Tell us first, though.
I do like that we basically have a whole bunch of hooks, effectively, that they're going to have to deal with afterwards, which is interesting. I imagine chapter 7 through 9 will be a lot of that.
How can you, small foreign operative, help us in this, our most
that's the thing.
desperate...
Why are they signing before asking what they can do for them? Like, seriously, guys, this is like basic contract terms.
hour?
Oh boy, you'll be pleased as cheese to hear we at Geek do much valuable contacts in Project Twilight.
Charles! Classified!
Project Twilight?
Classified! You're not supposed to...
Project Twilight sounds like something like making your own werewolves.
Twilight?
Is that an evil government conspiracy?
Yeah.
Shut your
Yep.
Charles! Baked into the coalition. Basically, what you call the Da Vinci Code, you know, secret Billy's Pizza Man. Look here, you. We can get you a squad for the job. As long as we get, you know, the black shuck, etc., etc.
A single squad? What am...
I love that D has decided to start drinking soup again.
Better wolf hunter are you?
Oh man, hello. That's more than you currently got, so be cool, swimming pool.
Dealing with you lot is like ripping nails from an antique chair!
How will I survive today?
I've signed it.
Oh, quick, man.
Okay. Bilgewell, do you have any demands?
My turn, is it?
My turn.
Well,
I have to say, her voice actor, I don't know who does it, but she nails that sort of like, well, as part of an organization wrapping up to be at the very top of the coalition activity here in Great Britain, this sort of like you know, clutches pearls, horrible, evil corporate lady who will probably, like, steal your job. It's fantastic.
Part of an organization rather to be at the very top of coalition activity here in Great Britain. For starters, D. To make up for your crimes, we demand all your relevant intel, physical or otherwise, including papers, relics, etc. on the blank body threat, and for you to sign an NDA that forbids you from giving this information to anyone else, including family members.
That's a big one.
Foul ancient!
Father.
So D, it's not like you're sharing that information with anyone else anyhow.
That is true.
In it.
I would rather not share it with these fiends.
Suppose that's the number of squads out the window, then.
The number of squads? As in many?
Grippy, come on!
The Newberg group carries the same kind of contacts as G Contour.
The Newberg group is very significant, for sure. They are a very big part of why London got purged. So yeah, like, this is still before the purge, I believe, so we might actually see that happen.
Or Colonel!
Ja.
Colonel?
Jävlar helvete. Fy fan vad det är gött med pretto. Ja! Newberg is probably a Project Twilight plant. Access to many gups, many men, for sure.
My God, you are a walking, talking intelligence leak!
Yes,
You know the Newberg group isn't supposed to...
Sorry, so, for those who don't know, as a kid, I was very interested in possibly becoming part of the Secret Service, like the Belgian Secret Service. As I read a lot of, like, Tom Clancy, and then a lot of spy stuff in general, like the Cold War and everything. And just somebody like that, like just leaking the intelligence like that, would be the biggest nightmare of any character in any one of those novels. It is very funny.
You exist yet, right? They shouldn't even know the name!
Oh.
Whatever!
Yeah, the Newberg group exists as a part of, I think, you know, Project Twilight might actually be those vampires doing some shenanigans over in London as well. Because the Purge of London was facilitated by a vampire as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that.
Are all your demands?
No. In addition, Mr. Big D would...
Here's another thing, by the way. Hitten, just say you'll accept those demands and let them state the demands. Don't, like, it's better to try and sneak by, frankly. Yes, I know, I'm being very weaselly here, but frankly, you need to be in these kind of negotiations. I've done a lot of role-playing. I know how to manipulate these kind of people.
Have to become an agent of the recently formed ECTU, be personally involved in any large-scale projects launched by my organization, and be moved post-haste to London for permanent assignment.
Me? Stuck in London?
Sure! And don't even think about deserting your post, idiot! At all times, I'll be all over you.
I cannot return to Londinium! Too many Mithraic mystery cults lost for my gorgeous behind!
And for your son-in-law...
Me?
Yes! We are also interested in assigning you a desk job.
You want me stuffed into a cubicle? Whatever for?
We have seen the quality of your reports in the past. Very impressive stuff. It involved moving you to our central bureau. Long hours in those offices, I'll tell you. But those would be all our demands.
Would you at least get paid? I hope so.
As I said, in return, we'd be able to deploy more operatives from... well, indeed, the same pool as Gay Contourate.
Right. More gubar.
Why does everyone have to move away?
We don't have time to argue, boy. I'm signing it, sir.
Just do it.
Very, very good. Your skill might finally be invested in a real purpose, D. And for your little rescue mission, you'll have one more squad to add to the roster.
Yeah, that makes sense. That she gives them the absolute minimum.
One? Just one? But you said...
I never specified the number.
Yeah.
You literally said a number.
One is a number.
Nobody says a number and means one.
She does. And that's why you need to be careful with these kind of folks, because yes, they are weaselly and horrible, and you yourself need to counter them by being just as weaselly and horrible. These are lawyers. Fight them with all your power.
I was never really good with math or whatever.
You tricked us!
A vile warping of the expectations.
Come now, there'll be like 4 soldiers in my squad. More than Charles. And you'll see them better armed.
Wait, that implies that Charles's squad is gonna be like 3 people. Oh boy.
We have quite a bit more sway, as you will see when you join us.
This is still not enough to handle at least 3 werewolves.
Not too familiar with werewolves, but stacking everything you have together, you have at least 2 squads of very competent soldiers, and maybe a pack of communists to boot.
Oh no! Nobody in the Armia knows what communism is.
You're the choir, Tanky. What's
Hey, he's not a tanky. Shush.
Who knows how many men you might be able to source from Blair's private military contractors,
Yep.
eh?
I'm glad you asked.
Oh,
I did
boy.
not ask! I am screaming!
Our terms are simple. Here you go!
An entire the imperial lexicon just
I can't fucking read this. It's like 50 pages.
Oh, don't worry, Gov. Sluice Watergate will help you out.
good on Sluice.
Paperwork savant, I tell ya.
Bah!
honestly, I kind of like the EAU. Like, they're not, you know, they're still part of the coalition, but they're the most relatable to all of these folks.
Believe it when I see it.
Oh, these terms and services give Grandad foodstuff stolen exclusive rights to the family's personal data, land, fingerprints, likenesses, voices, faces, identities, immaterial concepts, quintessences of general human rights. You as legal guides also weigh the right of guide
Like, quintessences? Okay?
for your boy. Provide these a members bonus for your next purchase at 99p land. Fuck.
I believe it.
Basically, we own you now.
Wait, what?
The fuck?
Wave guardianship.
We want you and your children and
I will implore you.
your children's children to be a part of the Granddad family.
Burger Lady, I'm already part of my granddad's family.
Don't call me that, you little shit!
Listen here. Joining a hunter co-op is one thing. Administering my brother to Swedish brain surgery is another. Even bending the knee to the British can be excused without a stick.
Bend the knee to the British.
But there is absolutely no amount of soldiery you can provide that will have me give up my son.
Oh, that is too bad, sir.
I should shoot you for even
Love the background music here becoming very threatening, but like in a subtle way. Active.
suggesting something.
I'm sorry?
Dad?
Was that a threat? Because I love threats.
We saw you back at O'Tully's. I know what you're involved in.
What did you?
Worm freak.
Gentlemen, I said sadly believe we have to retract our offers. Multiple unspecified parties have reported one or more of your recent actions as being inappropriate.
Attention, individual. Multiple and specified parties. Okay, they are really leaning back very heavily on some TTS, like classic TTS lines, and I like seeing it. It's fun.
What do you
On
mean?
review, we judge these violent threats as clear breaches of conduct and that a working relationship between these private contractors and the Coalition cannot be constituted. Gentlemen, as we say at Grandad Foodstuffs, have the day that you deserve.
I had to travel all the way down to the marshland for nothing.
I mean, good on them for not dealing with Pentex directly, right? Like, but on the other hand, they just made it very clear they know exactly what they're up to, which is worrying, to say the least.
For this meeting of the Coalition adjourned.
A bit harsh, but it seems there's some issues here that ought to be settled at a court.
I'm sorry, lads.
You're all leaving on behest of a food conglomerate.
Hands are tied, mate. Unless you want to reverse course on about 20 pre-negotiated items. Good luck to you troops, but you're on your own.
We signed contracts.
Yes, which are now unfortunately null and void due to a breach of local Coalition charter.
Okay, interesting. This is definitely a very different way than I expected, actually. Because I was thinking, okay, they are now tied to a whole bunch of stuff, but now it's just them and the Society of St. Leopold.
Kritzman, we will discuss the matter of the destroyed data later. Prepare for trial.
Very well.
No! But Marcus! Okay, gentlemen. See you all in hell.
Okay, everybody. See you all in hell. Bye-bye. Funny day again. Please call me if you catch Blackjack anyway, somehow. Okay, you know, would love that. Send hey do bye. By the way, why is there so much fucking gas in it?
Gas?
This will at least make an interesting report.
What a waste of time and resources.
We too should leave, Sister Major.
Just a moment, Gabriel.
Unreasonable, though.
Wait, Gabriel? Hold on, wait.
We too should leave.
That's freaking Gianni Matrigana. God dang it. They really just gave the name, gave the Gabriel. God dang it, Gianni.
Sister Major.
Just a moment.
That's funny.
Gabriel. Unreasonable, those demands they dare make before they would even think of rendering aid to their fellow hunters.
That was all we fucking had!
They've made up their minds before even speaking to us.
If anything, it is I who should be furious, D. You? Your repulsive and boisterous conduct has endangered our righteous vengeance. And what of them? Would you call chaining us to their yoke a fair trade?
Frankly, no.
Black Law? Of course not, you churly shape. It is why I am... it is why I am still here, in your infuriating and punko-ass presence.
Nobody would call the demands they...
I do find myself wondering, is this just a chair, or is this a person? Because this kind of looks like a Nosferatu, not gonna lie.
made fair, but if we're looking for fairness, we'd be better off fist-fighting the bloody canines ourselves.
What are we left with at this point, Chancellor?
Benedicte, dear daughter, you remain.
After this whole display, I am unsure I should even consider your pleas.
If it were up to me, Sister Major, I'd have left with the aristocrat and the sweet.
I wanna go home to the torture chamber!
Silence! Both of you.
Man, the thing that slew Fatigue is still out there. You cannot disregard that, daughter.
I am not. But there is always a better use of my soldiers. D and his hunter band have made their disdain for us and our ways clear. Am I to pray to God that he will not cast us into the fray as fodder for his ridiculous errantry?
You know full well my hatred for thee is potent and drenched and unflinching, and yet I am willing to throw my lot in with him to ensure this sin is avenged.
Fair enough. Good on you, Black Lord.
Your help to make it so. Much has been said tonight. Much of it by the members of this coalition. But you and the Society are the last ones at the table now.
Humor me, why don't you? You want to frame the Inquisition of old as this noble crusade against the forces of darkness, I take it.
I live in the present, Catboy. And that is exactly what we are.
Wouldn't the opportunity to show up us pagans at the task of hunting entice you? Even a bit?
We do that plenty already, don't we? Yeah. Why would we need to save your sorry hides to prove it?
Okay, we got some Beavis and Butthead going.
Putting that
Is that moustache like poking through the helmet? That's kind of brilliant.
aside, what you speak of is the sin of pride. Not on. We don't do sins. I want to meet Jesus Christ in heaven when the rapture comes next week.
The rapture's not in the Bible, it was made up by a Protestant from Westminster.
Oh, brother!
That's true. That's true.
I'm apostatizing!
If you're quite done putting my men through crises of faith.
Why have I read official Catholic teaching on the rapture and you guys haven't?
Brother, you are choking! That's heresy!
If I'm to even consider offering help, I need to make completely sure that this isn't a fool's errand. The Gladius Day isn't afraid to die in battle against the devil's servants, but your group is a bit too...
volatile?
Criminal, devious.
How about completely insane?
I believe my men have said it best.
Yeah, fair enough.
I need something more before I risk my men against werewolves of all things.
What more can we do to convince you? I want my son back!
Romans 4:4. Now to the one who works, his wages are not counted as a gift, but his due. I won't send my men into battle blindly or with...
And like, fair is fair. It makes sense, right? Like, she actually has a point here. Fair is fair.
Without payment.
And again, it's the whole thing of incentive. You need to give people some kind of incentive to do the thing you want.
Not for your sake.
You want us to pay indulgences?
I am far too Turkish to do something like that.
As you have already done prior.
I do wonder if he's actually from like Turkey proper, like what we now know as Turkey. You know, maybe he is from Istanbul, or maybe back in the day would have still been Constantinople. Or, well, actually, I think in the 19th century they used both names, but maybe he's from Anatolia or one of the little towns in Turkey. Then again, Turkey is not, while it is part of the Middle East, quite often it's seen as its own category almost. So I could see him being from the, from like Iraq, because Iraq is kind of the cradle of humanity. It makes sense that the Emperor would be from there. And in this case, D.
I ask you offer us compensation.
What would you have us offer?
You will give your lives to the Society of Saint Leopold.
No, not Catholic schools, not Catholic schools.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I can't take this. I need a bloody moment from this nonsense.
Chancellor? Where
did he...
We already serve in a war against darkness.
Honestly, like, I get it. Like, I feel like the Chancellor has had to deal with these people in, day out, and I don't blame him for being done with it.
Do not serve. You charge into battle, yes, but without accountability, without oversight. What point is there in your cell if you do not serve the greater good?
Greater good? As determined by who? You?
By the Holy Catholic Church.
Yes, institutions. edifices of pride and arrogance.
Ah, yes, the Catholic Church, the bastion of good in the world. The Crusades were just so good. The scandal here in Belgium was just so good. If you know, you know. I am not gonna get too far into it, but I'll just say the Catholic Church has fallen in my estimation significantly since I was a child for very specific reasons that you can look up if you want. And actually, while I realize that's not what this is about, them being Belgian, I wonder if that would influence them in any way.
Labyrinths of unjust hierarchy!
Enough.
Indeed.
If you wish to save your son, you will commit everything. Your intelligence, your expertise, your property, even your lives to God's house. In the end, he will judge if it was enough. That is the price.
Military slavery!
You've made this bargain several times today. Therefore, if you wish our aid, you must fall, prostrate at the feet of the Almighty and beseech his servants for your salvation. Would you stand there and defy him when he is all you have left?
Oh God, I like Benedicta, and like I feel like I would enjoy playing her, but God, I have experience with this type of people. I really do, and it's never a good time.
Help! Can't we get it without being fucking extorted?
Did we expect any other answer from these guys? They have no grace.
You are godless! And you are gormless! Stop saying the heresy! It is literally apostasy! The vampires are right! These fools really are the Second Inquisition.
Indeed.
Call us that as if it was an insult. We are the Inquisition, hotshot.
And we love purging the heretic! Ever say that word again? I'm fucking sick of it!
Whoa. Calm down. Don't swear. Go to jail.
It is an insult, though.
Oh, is it? I suppose I should turn the other cheek.
What is wrong with you? The historic Inquisition jailed people, murdered people, took their stuff, took their land, not for some holy purposes, but just to take shit. I've read the scholarship, I've read first-hand details of the victims, graphic details of the torture you inflicted on people who did nothing wrong, and this is what you're still doing!
Oh, you're preachier than our preacher back home. Don't forget.
Kitten is right.
Hold us to account for the Cathars, you know, along with anything bad that ever happened at an auto da fe.
Cathars, Albigensians, the entirety of everything in Bohemia, the Crusades.
Your coy tone is an embarrassment to all mankind.
A few of our forebears were excessive at times, perhaps, but never forget, we were among the first few bulwarks of mankind against the undead.
In long centuries, countless devils and heretics have fallen by our sword.
This is true.
Carry no shame! The crimes you celebrate echoed today. Any man can hear the screams. Keep your bloodied sword in its filthy scabbard.
Hold.
Ed! Hi, I'm boy. Ed! You wanna stop?
You tell him, boy!
You're leeches! Do you understand that? No different from any vampire! And also...
You can't
get finished.
Might be.
And what did your screed accomplish?
Nothing.
You've insulted us. Is that all you wanted? Do you feel vindicated? Do you feel like you've spent your time well?
Sadi, we should just go. Let's go to the forest, alone. This was a mistake.
Okay. I will say it's very different to what I expected would happen. I expected them to go on like a warp trip, effectively. Which, no. Interesting. Okay.
No more, heathens. Sister Major, we know their answer. We don't need to pop.
Brother Angelo, you've spoken out of turn enough. I have turned your cheap, for you. Now let them deliberate more carefully.
Yes, Sister Major.
Good on her for giving them a second
I'm
chance.
giving to you is God's clemency for the sins you've conducted in his gaze. This is your atonement. It is, however, your choice, as was granted to you by him, in his infinite wisdom to give you free will.
Free will. Bah! You wear the garb of a priest, but you offer us a devil's choice.
Call it what you will. Accept our aid and submit yourself to our ranks, or refuse it and do this alone. Those are your options.
Shit. You did say that you'd do anything to save Uncle.
This is true.
What changed?
That's the thing.
You're right.
It's easy to say that, but it's hard to do it.
I just want him back. Sir? We aren't as enmeshed with them, are we? So we can...
More easily go back on your word. The first thing you consider is how to break your oath. Typical.
If you had to renounce your faith to save Remel's life...
I wouldn't.
Your child's life...
Don't ply me with hypotheticals, Dor. My faith and your so-called reckoning have nothing in common.
Oh, dang.
You know nothing of our drive.
And you know nothing of true piety. Cease stalling and make your choice.
I love this back and forth, by the way. This is a fantastic bit of dialogue. And oh man, like, I have so much animosity for the Society of St. Leopold. Holy.
Sadi, Dor, this is awful, but we did all but make similar arrangements with the other coalition members.
Yes.
And then you effectively got saved.
Getting out of them.
Surely there's a way out of this one, even if we have to abide by it for a while.
No.
No?
What my son means to say is, there is no easy way to weasel out of a contract with the Gladius Day.
Very true.
Why? You know why.
They are the sword of God. They will stab you.
We deal with the Inquisition. I could give a damn if I can't return to Sweden anytime soon. I fought the Yule Goat enough times, and being on the outs with the Arcanum again wouldn't exactly be preferable.
But it's essentially the status quo before we came here. We potentially could have worked with Arkham or even Rimmel to politic our way through the arrangement.
Absolutely.
Even being blacklisted by the Union, as powerful as they may be locally.
It would pale in comparison to breaking faith with the Society of St. Leopold.
Like it or not, St. Leopold is insanely powerful, and you have to abide by that, and you have to respect its power. And I don't like it either, kitten. I really don't.
Hell?
That's how it is.
You'll call them evil to their face, but hesitate
In a world where the ancient past lives in the shadows, the Leopoldites are an organization that dates contiguously to the 1200s. And you already know what their true purpose has been. Over 800 years of amassing power.
What has ever stopped you from trying to resist a greater power?
The Leopoldites are not an enemy I'm interested in making right now. They are in ascendancy, son-in-law.
What do you mean?
For most of their tenure, the Leopoldites have been separate from the church. Hardliners, lunatics, relics of a bygone age. Yet as of last year, Pope Benedict XVI has acknowledged and reintegrated the Leopoldites into the church itself.
Yes, he did.
Always been the blade of the church. It is fortunate now that the Pontifex has seen fit to wield us.
Amen. Amen.
If we were to agree to their offer, we would be bound by it. Not out of choice, or for a lack of bravery on our part, but because the alternative is to make a great enemy.
Yeah, and like it or not, the Catholic Church is a great enemy.
We were fighting literal vampires and werewolves, for fuck's sake! Where was this when we were treating the Swedish government?
The Swedes have not been accumulating supernatural power for centuries!
Vikings.
They have no internationally organized pools of zealots to obey their holy edicts.
This is true. This is true.
More than anything else, the Swedes do not know us.
Their influence in our field is immense. I would know. They are one of the so-called Five Torches of the Coalition. Breaking faith, the Leopoldites would see the Coalition hunt us, jail us, likely even kill us.
Effectively a blood hunt.
A coalition that includes Remeld, Occam, and many of Marcus's friends.
Then we don't break our word.
Then we cease to be hunters.
Then we stop being hunters.
Unacceptable! I would never...
Then Marcus dies!
May I offer something?
Such as...
I would be remiss if I did not inform you that life does not end within the society. You would cease to be hunters, yes, but after a period of repentance, evaluation, should you live and let your faith blossom, you'd become inquisitors.
Indeed.
Something far greater, in my estimation. A warrior of righteous cause, bound by nothing save the authority of the divine.
I love how you can tell there's bound by nothing save the authority of the divine. She has so much joy, but in that sort of weird faith way there, which I absolutely adore. Oh, that's good.
Take my word for it, there is no greater calling.
Wonderful.
Damnation!
Quite the opposite.
D. We have no choice.
True.
Sign this parchment. Here in the presence of a System Major of the Gladius Day, it will be quite binding. The end of your lives as hunters, and the beginning of something greater.
Oh, now hold on, Benny.
Ooh. Oh, okay. We're getting something extra.
I've got one more form of assurance you've yet to peruse.
Occam, I tire of this. What could you have that could possibly...
No. None of this tired lark. I've sat here and endured more than enough shouting for anyone to be more tired than me. I'm referring to the Treaty of Liège.
What are you doing?
Funny you mentioned that treaty. It's the same thing that saved Pascal Blacklaw in the Philippines.
That's right. But what is Occam playing at?
In accordance with the Treaty of Liège, the Ephraelian Cenacle of East Anglia and the Blacklaw Arcanum Chapter House stand obliged to aid one another as if they were one order.
Oh.
Go on.
Just prior to his abduction...
Occam is going to be able to invoke the Treaty of Liège. Yeah, okay.
I've been in, well, let's say, talks about reinstating the membership of one Marcus... Warcus. I don't know his bloody last name.
Surnames are a defilement of the consonants and vowels that constitute...
Shut up. Marcus is a member of the Great Yarmouth Arcanum Chapter House. Effective... let's say just before his kidnapping. According to the treaty, we are bound to aid.
This is what I was talking about. You need to lawyer this thing. You need to force people. You need to incentivize them. You need to give them something that makes them do what you want. Yes, Occam! Yes!
Silence! This treaty is, indeed, between the Society's East Anglian Cynical and the Arcanum's Great Yarmouth Chapter House. This treaty does also go back as far as the 1800s. A respectable age, but it is only ever applied to members of either organization that are part of the Blacklaw family. Did you forget that part, cousin?
Blacklaw family only? Not fair!
Damn it!
Another failed compromise.
I mean...
well...
it gives you a Blacklaw. And if she doesn't want to die, she's gonna bring her soldiers.
He is, strictly speaking.
I beg your unfathomable pardon?
What was it you said, Dee? Something along the lines of,
oh my God!
I never signed our divorce papers?
Oh my God, I love that that's coming back. Oh my God, that's amazing. The power of paperwork!
This is so...
Welcome, Blacklaw, my husband! You...
God, please just be quiet!
I have a headache!
That's domestic abuse. But I really can't breathe.
These papers, Benny, are sufficient.
You know what? Like, I do like that Occam and Dee do get along in a way, despite them, you know, obviously having a lot of differences. I do see why they might be together, you know?
Enough to prove my relation to Dee and his family. And while we could drag out legal proceedings should you find them insufficient, I think you'd find that Dee has an infuriatingly extensive dossier on his marriages and divorces.
Frankly, if I was Benedicta, I might just say, okay, let's legal this stuff. Because it's gonna take a month. Have fun and just do that, but obviously, you know, let them have their victory.
Oh, irritating.
What are you talking about? Sister, there's no way that this marriage is legal. We don't have to abide by...
It's illegal in the UK, but you know where it was legal as of 2003?
Belgium.
The beating black of the European Union. Belgium!
Yeah! Let's go!
What have you won?
Yes!
I am literally legally this.
Oh yeah! That's the wrong song.
Of documentation!
Under the relevant statutes of the treaty, this makes Marcus my stepson. Which, if I'm correct, means that... Go on, cousin.
You know, Occam, I truly despise your acumen for finding loopholes.
What do you think? It's one of my better qualities.
Sister Major, why are you respecting this?
We'll discuss that another time. Monsignor Angelo, I want you to try and catch that gas-masked cow before she departs with her stooges. We need assistance from them.
Uh-huh.
Chemical assistance.
Uh-huh.
Fine, ma'am. We'll show you pagans up after all.
Chancellor! Oh, thank you so much for this. I can't believe that worked! I mean, they're like Catholic, but oh, wow! I'm so happy!
Belgium for the win!
Yes.
You know what this means.
All too well, unfortunately.
Idiot! 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 Idiot!
What? Is something the matter?
Just because the treaty has shifted the responsibility to a legally binding format does not mean the cost associated is now null and void.
You still think to force us to serve?
No. As I said, responsibility has shifted.
Oh?
This also means that responsibility for compensating the East End
Oh.
and its associates now falls to Arkham.
What? I'm afraid she's right, lads. Even back when our granddad, Pascal Blacklaw, got into a situation that was...
Similar.
Oh, yeah, we'll say similar. Similar to this one. Didn't mean the Ephrailians were doing it out of the kindness of their own hearts.
Understandable. And also, dang Occam. I really liked Occam. I like Occam from the moment he was introduced. But dang, like, this shows a lot of character from him. He's willing to do the right thing, you know?
Someone's gotta pay the piper.
And in doing so, the Arcanum chapter house itself will be used as collateral
to ensure it is complete.
Oh, dang.
This could allow the Arcanum London to have it shut down. Your legacy, father's legacy, dead.
And knowing Morag Holmescroft, you'll be privately indebted to Arcanum London for the rest of your life. Dumbass! Do you really want to take that risk? Are you going to ruin your life for these malcontents?
What? The artifacts and documentation and...
Well, they'll have to balance their books, just look things over with their fine-toothed bureaucratic combs.
In the meantime, hey, so I left the key to the vault there. You guys wanna loot it?
But this debt we're claiming to the Leopoldites certainly will make it easier for them to see the Arcanum's private ownership of the place as a liability.
And as a senior member of the leadership, I must be forced to contribute the funds I had set aside earlier to this venture.
We refuse to play favorites.
All of this work, our legacy.
Uncle, look, our legacy will be in how we commit ourselves in every endeavor. Not just the things we achieve.
Good on you, Occam.
Grandad and Wernan, they understood that.
I have no intention of besmirching that, nephew.
I hope Dee gives Occam the records, by the way, that Vernon recorded, because they were meant for Occam, not for Dee and the hunters. And Occam should listen to them, I feel like.
But that
I think it will help him in like this decision.
Do so on behalf of. I am doing this for our friend and our legacy. Idealisme autodestructeur. I am going to speak with my son. D. You squander what we have given you at your peril. Don't make me regret this. Au revoir.
Shall I leave you to deliberations with your family?
Yep. Aye, yeah, we've all got stuff to do.
I shall take my leave then. We've got silver bullets to requisition.
All right.
Nishtini, cousin.
We will not waste what you provide us, Benedicta.
We'll see.
I really like her voice.
I do.
We'll see. Ah, I love her voice. I'd love to voice something with her, actually. That would be really fun. Be like Two Sisters of Battle or something.
Occam, I'll tell you straight. London will not be happy. Don't expect to remain Chancellor for long. Dobry večer. Good evening.
Oh, check?
Karvak! Coffee's cold!
Oh no,
Give me another
Polish.
canister before I pass the fuck out!
Well then! Feck!
Will everything be...
Oh, I have no bloody idea, neophyte. Times, they are a-changing, it seems.
It does.
Certainly didn't expect you to do this. I'll put in a good word for you.
Are you grateful, at least?
Of course we are.
More than you know, Occam.
Well, that's small comfort, at least. I'd hate to get the same level of childish ungratefulness you'd given the others.
We'll not squander this, Occam. Mark my words. Not after such a hefty potential sacrifice.
Good.
Oh, potential is doing the work of Atlas there, D. I've got a feeling that even if the Arcanum retains control over everything here, our days of doing anything without the paralyzing gaze of the Coalition are over. Our freedom to conduct ourselves is out the door now.
Indeed.
I am sorry, Occam.
Wernan is gone. Killed like meat at the hands of a thing of the supernatural. For some monstrous, deeper purpose than I'd care to fathom. It maimed many of us. It kidnapped a young man. We have to make good on our promises to see justice done for the dead, the wounded, and those yet alive.
Heck yeah, Occam. Heck yeah. Honestly, I kind of hope Occam will stick around because I adore this guy.
You have my sword, Occam.
Don't need a damn sight more than that. Worden was a brilliant scholar. He was a brave man.
Show him the documents.
He was a father of sorts.
Please show him the documents.
Look, I want everything you all can bring to bear. No holding back. And no goddamn infighting with the Leopoldites. Just try to do that for me, all right?
We will, Occam.
Heck yeah.
It's good to have you back.
Don't get used to it.
We will survive, we will prosper, and so will you. I swear it.
I've heard you swear on far too many things you ended up breaking. Don't think those words of yours are any comfort.
I'm just happy you're on our side.
Well, we'd best get ready. The hunt begins, eh?
Before we finish up, because there's probably going to be some more, I just want to talk a little bit about writing. Because that was really clever, the whole divorce papers thing. It seems like just a throwaway line, but then it comes back like this. That is really clever, especially because you hide it in comedy. Like, you laugh at it and you move on. You don't think about it twice. And then it hits you like this. It is fantastic. 10 out of 10. Great job, guys. Really, like, this is fantastic. I think there's going to be a post-credit scene as well, but I just want to talk a little bit about Hunter the Parenting and how I absolutely adore this entire thing. They've done a great job, this entire team, and it's kind of it's a pleasure being able to just talk about it, you know, just like hang out and do these videos and like get to share my opinion, etc. It's an absolute pleasure, and I hope you guys enjoy it because it's nice. It really is. I am inspired by this sort of work. I really am, and it's why I do a series like Armia After Hours, in which, you know, I'm trying to do my own thing with World of Darkness as well. And it's like, it's nice. It's just nice. Invox as Benedicta. Ah, okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Absolutely wonderful job. All of these files. Special thanks to Blessed for demonstrating the usage of the Judas Cradle to us. The blood. Yeah. And the pyramid. The eyes. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Sorry, I'm feeling like almost emotional about it because we've been waiting for a while for this, and it's been worth the wait. It really has. And I love to see it.
We here at Speaker Popenang, Speaker D Benang.
Speaker Popenang.
Are a zombie.
Stay your cat boy.
Stay your gat boy.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's a good line.
Oh, no. Oh.
Sounded like fucking Karen.
Chaos flower will wither. Will die.
Kitten is in the iron lung. We've decided to really add to the stakes of Hunter the Parenting to give Kitten is now in the iron lung. Golden lung!
The golden lung does fit
In order
actually
to
very
save
well.
Marcus, I must enter the golden lung.
Oh my god, no! But it parallels text to speech! It's perfect!
It does.
Yes, Hunter the Parenting is a prequel to TTS confirmed!
People do like talking about that specifically. It's fun to theorize, that's for sure.
Okay, here we have.
Oh my god.
From fucking Morrowind. What are you up to? Hi, please.
Actually,
tell me your
Satan.
plight. Fuck off. This is the Scrump Goblin created by our beautiful Garrett. Olsak de Gerard. No, I don't want to talk to you. Fuck off. Fuck off! Actually, Satan. Very good.
Oh my god, it's Togo.
Talk to him.
I got into an argument with the hero's
Garg the Goblin Griller. From famous. Oh my god.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was quite something. Well, that was quite something, wasn't it? Fun. Very fun. I have a lot of emotions right now. All of them good, but a lot of emotions. I never thought I could be patriotic for Belgium, of all things. Guys, you made me a patriot. What are you doing? Thank you guys, though. Thank you to my members as well, which you can see scrolling in the back. If you want to join them, you can take a look down below. There should be a button you can press to join and get early access to videos and the like. Also, as well, speaking of likes, if you want to like this video, that would and is always appreciated. If you didn't enjoy the video, feel free to dislike it. And of course, if you want to leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of this this episode and my reaction to it and everything. I hope I added a little bit to the entire proceedings. And of course, a very special thank you to Aku, my very important planet, and of course Tato, Almond Dog, Vreed, Eddie Cute Puppy, and Alex the DM over on Ko-Fi for your support. Thank you, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye!